bodies weren't falling for him at some points in that fight. But I believe we won that fight. Clearly, we should be two-time world champion right now.
Gervonta Davis is back at it again, trolling his latest target, Lamont Roach Jr., following their controversial fight. Gervonta Davis' time making his feelings known. But it didn't stop there. His sharp comments about Roach's so-called pretty boy excuse in the ring have stirred up speculation about Gervonta Davis' next move. While the situation has created the perfect setup for a future showdown, one thing is clear: Gervonta on the money. This became even more evident when he revealed the fighter he planned to call out had he secured a victory against Roach.
Who were you gonna call out? What was the plan originally?
I think he was here.
I ain't gonna do him.
He came in my locker room.
Shakur Stevenson?
He wasn't in my locker room.
Jake Paul?
Next question.
Let's bring you up to speed on a heated live session. Gervonta Davis shots at Roach, insisting he was still the better fighter, and that Roach should be grateful he wasn't knocked out. But Roach fired back, making it clear that Gervonta Davis everything he had and still couldn't seal the win. Now, as the dust settles, it seems like Tank might not be...
Nobody like a draw, you know, from a guy that get knockouts and things like that, but it's cool. I feel like if we fight again, I could do more, and I should have did more. I was lost in I lost.
The fight itself was a thrilling showdown. Roach came in sharp, outworking Gervonta Davis rounds and making a statement in the ninth that sent shockwaves through the boxing world. Gervonta Davis' knee, a moment many fans and analysts saw as a clear knockdown, but the referee didn't call it. That single decision changed everything. Had it been ruled correctly, Roach might have walked away with the biggest win of his career. Instead, the fight ended in a majority draw, allowing Gervonta Davis retain his WBA lightweight title despite the controversy. Since then, Gervonta Davis been in full troll mode. The moment he got the chance, he hopped on social media to remind Roach that he was still the champion, making it clear that a draw wasn't enough to claim victory. "You should be thanking me for not ending your career," Gervonta Davis followed by another jab. "You had the fight of your life and still couldn't beat me, but Roach isn't one to stay silent." He fired back.
They was both even. If you watch the fight, they was both watching each other. Sometimes they stood right in front of each other and was just trying to figure out where the holes was at. It was a very skillful fight.
And which is one of the things that when you fight somebody...
You know what happened in that ring? Roach said during an Instagram live session, Gervonta Davis it. "You did your best, and you still couldn't beat me. Told you, I'm no Frank Martin." It was a direct challenge, and one that Gervonta Davis appreciate. Davis quickly fired back, addressing the controversy over his decision to take a knee. Gervonta Davis, talking about that Gervonta Davis knee because I wanted to, not because he did anything special. "I was just chilling, thinking about what I was gonna eat after the fight." But everyone knows the truth. That moment showed a rare sign of vulnerability, Gervonta Davis, and Roach isn't letting it go. He's using it to keep the pressure on, refusing to let Gervonta Davis what really happened in the ring.
And I thought I was doing my thing, so I'm not really that frustrated about that. But if that was kind of a knockdown, I would win the majority.
All this back and forth is now making Gervonta Davis his future. Before the Roach fight, Gervonta Davis was adamant about retiring soon, claiming he had just 3 more fights left and planned to walk away from boxing by the end of 2025. But that controversial draw has shifted everything. Now, Gervonta Davis so sure about calling it quits. "Yeah, it definitely changed my plans. Definitely changed my plans," he admitted during the post-fight press conference. "I'd probably got 4 more fights now."
Or your future?
Yeah, it definitely changed my plans. It definitely changed my plans. I probably got like 4 more fights now.
It's a complete turnaround from where Gervonta Davis months ago. At the end of 2024, He seemed ready to walk away from boxing, openly admitting he was tired of the sport and had his retirement plan set. But now he's got something to prove. The draw against Roach has clearly been bothering him, even if he won't say it outright. Davis is on a mission to silence the doubters, and he's not holding back. Meanwhile, Kissin has been all over social media, making it clear that he never believed in the hype surrounding Tank. Gervonta Davis' entire reputation is built more on promotion than true skill. And after seeing him struggle against Roach, he's doubling down on that belief. Kissin is convinced that Tank isn't the fighter people think he is, and he's making sure the world knows it. If they ever step in the ring,
Fight playing out, what's the biggest advantage that Keyshawn has going against
Tank?
Yeah.
He's a great boxer. He sounds a great boxer, and he got power behind him. So I can see that fight just being an entertaining fight. He sounds an entertainer like this. Tank comes in there trying to knock you out. I can see that fight just being entertained and, doing later rounds, Keyshawn to stop it.
Kissin didn't hold back when he spoke out on Instagram Live. Immediately, Gervonta Davis performance Gervonta Davis. I feel like Lamont won, he said, making his stance crystal clear. I definitely think Roach pulled it off. A draw is what it is. I'm not hating on the decision, but Lamont should have gotten that win, but Kissin wasn't just sharing his opinion. He was backing it up with facts. If the 9th round knee had been correctly ruled as a knockdown, Roach would have won on 2 of the 3 scorecards, making him the new WBA lightweight champion. Gervonta Davis onto his belt, and the controversy only fueled the ongoing debate about whether he's truly the best at 135. If they ran it back, you'll already know what would happen. Gervonta Davis doubt that he believes Roach would take the rematch without question clips. This wasn't just about Roach. Gervonta Davis, sure, his name was in the conversation. He didn't just believe Roach. Gervonta Davis believed he would do even worse to him.
It's trash. And I'm talking about the opponent. Burn trash. I just don't like how...
I'm the best at 135 man, he said with confidence. Either one of those guys, I'm knocking them. Gervonta Davis was no hesitation. Gervonta Davis. He spoke like a man who already knew how things would play out. I'm telling you, if you give me either of them before their rematch, I'm messing up that rematch. They're getting put down. Gervonta Davis put all these guys down. The message was loud, and Gervonta Davis can run it back all they want. But if Kissin gets to either of them first, he'll be the one taking them out.
But I don't want to fight one of them. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who I fight at this point. I don't care. But I'm telling you, if you give me either or before they rematch, I'm fucking their rematch up. They getting put. I'm telling you, I ain't even playing. I ain't playing, bro. I'm young. I'm on fire. I'm young and I'm on.
The moment Kissin really went in on Tank, he made his stance crystal clear. Don't say Tank will knock me out no more. I'm shutting that down right now, he declared. Don't even fix your mouth to say this man could knock me out. Crazy. This wasn't just trash talk. It was a complete rejection of everything Tank has built his reputation on. The knockouts, the fear factor, Kissin wasn't buying any of it.